September 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. He's out again. When does he work anyway? Apparently never. Hey guys, Zack Marcia, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. So, in the last episode we found out that the old man at the boat shop may not be who he says he is. And we're going to be investigating him because he ran from the court. He was supposed to be subjourned as a witness and then he just ran off. So, we'll see what happened. But yeah, there's a theory at least proposed by Phoenix Wright himself that the old man probably isn't who he says it is. But anyway, Summer 27th, 2:11 p.m. Wright Co. offices. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of a murder. Yeah, Edgeworth kind of said that at the last episode, too. I think it's because he was in the DL6 incident and might think he might have killed his father, possibly by accident, or maybe on purpose, we don't know. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never! Nick. Hello. Yo, how's everyone doing? Pretty good, I sense your testimony. What do you think of my performance today? I am swooning in the aisles. Huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on. I said Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me, yeah? Bow before your hero. You haven't done anything yet. Today's trial. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick. That boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. Reggie ain't off the hook yet. Not until we find him. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I'm sitting, Edgy seems pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick, I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Enough of the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when I first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? Just a little bit. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait. Was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles. And Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Huh. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story too, and that's final. Okay. I have a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. Class trial? You remember, Larry. Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school is really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Ah, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it. Guilty. He did it. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Give him the money back. You're such a meanie. Don't want to play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, and no borrowing your stuff. You shouldn't be allowed to realize. Or at the library committee. Give back my 50 cents I loaned you. Hey, didn't you rob that bank the other day? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. You shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No? Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor. This boy's innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. At least until Edgeworth moved. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's why I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well. I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remembered his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. And that didn't work out. A few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought, too. I tried to get in touch with him, and I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it, though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why he became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yeah. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick! 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 We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It may very well be. First, there's the rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. What do I have in my evidence? There wasn't... Alright. We should probably move... to the Criminal Affairs Department and see what they have to say. Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Okay. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Alright, well, at least we know he's not there. Let's go to the detention center. Alright, and Edgeworth does not look happy. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What did you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, alright. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it's probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but... I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Why prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. Fair enough! One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in the court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to lack of evidence, innocent. I should probably take a drink, because my lips are drying up. That's when I changed my mind. Okay, so, because Yanni Yogi got off scot-free, he decided to become a prosecutor so he could actually put the guilty people in jail. Because he realized that if he became a defense attorney, he would just be helping people who were obviously guilty. If they were guilty in the first place. So he realized that the best way to put people to actually try and atone for what happened and try to fix what happened was to become a prosecutor and put people who he felt were guilty in jail. I started to hate defense attorneys. Yeah. Prosecutor Von Karma. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom teachings from him. Well, courtroom techniques, but you know what I mean. So, in other words, that's why you became such a bitter person. So, he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. That can't be healthy. In court, In his personal life, he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. That's perfectly, huh? That is probably why he wasn't entirely happy with the fact that Larry just came out of nowhere. Because he can't account for random chance in his trials. In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All our comrade does is his job to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case. It's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! There's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Alright. Well, we talked to. We should probably go to Grossberg and see if he's in. December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. He's out, again. When does he work anyway? Apparently never! Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Alright, let's go to Gore Lake and see what happens over here. December 27th, Gore Lake Park entrance. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped a tie in half. Oh, you snapped your tie in half. Okay. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where a lot of us camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. Makes sense. I figured that. He got pretty mad. No one can get in, couldn't go in for a while. I guess Law's in a lot of trouble. That was a dumb pun. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Alright. We need to... Alright, so we can't actually... December 27th, Gore Lake Public Beach. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Makes sense. This lake sure likes to cause problems, doesn't it? Huh? I mean, everything that happened here has turned out to be a lie. Gordy was a lie, and the charges against Mr. Edgeworth were all lies. I guess you're right. I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but still. Should be hanging by the boat and rail shop, shouldn't he? December 27th, boat and rail shop. The old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem. I know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Aha, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossberg. I found him. This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But, from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. You find anything out? Come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Probably doing his job, if I had to guess. Who knows? Can I go inside the boat rental shop? Nobody's home. Hello, hello. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, hello. Stop repeating yourself. Let's see. There's gotta be something in here. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. Alright, let's see what this is. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 12, 20, 28. Let's open it, Nick. Come on, I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. Guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Ah, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clean letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick? Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting to on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. So, the caretaker isn't the mastermind. Someone else has to have been the mastermind. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Letter from the safe added to the court record. Okay. Well, now we got evidence. But now we got evidence that supports our claim. There's nothing left in the safe. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. Probably. Let's see. I could bring it to Grossberg Law Office. I could bring it to Grossberg and see what he says. One day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. I'm trying to get to Grossberg. There it is. No one seems to be here. Well, that doesn't work. Edgeworth? See this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge? On me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant? He got declared guilty or something? Nice, Wright. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. Huh. So he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. As I said! Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. It also says, this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi. The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Maybe. And Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. When the earthquake started. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us on that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I wanted to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanayoki's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed for court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right? Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. What's a nightmare? What nightmare are you talking about? For the past 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearless sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just waste up more oxygen. I can't breathe! You're using up my air! What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Ah! What are you... Stop breathing my air! No. Father! He's attacking Father! Then I see the pistol lying on my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Oh. Ah! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But... That's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. Maybe? What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yo-Yo was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do. Like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. There is, Nick! There's someone else who knows about DL6. I think I know who it is. Grossberg. December 27th, Grossberg Law Office. Mr. Grossberg. Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what happened, hmm? It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... I see. So Edgeworth drank that he shot his own father? It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why don't you two look so troubled, huh? Well... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No. I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Huh. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounded trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister. Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He had a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Missy Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the ones who lied were just Gregory Edgeworth's ghosts. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Huh. Well, what do we do now? What to do? What do you think we should do now, Maya? You would know best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work. Alright, any ideas? Well, have any good ideas? This is all tied to the DL6 incident. We'd better find out as much as we can about that murder before tomorrow. Something that happened back then has a hold on Edgeworth, and it won't let go. What can I present? Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients. Not that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait. What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? I would assume... Karma? Karma is... I kind of pieced this together, but Karma has very neat handwriting, doesn't he? He's a perfectionist, so naturally his handwriting would be very neat and orderly. Could it be Manfred Von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it! I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct, Manfred Von Karma himself. What does this mean, then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Prosecutor Von Karma. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Alright. I need another drink. What do you mean? What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusations stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma had ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation. Yes, an unusual event for that man. That was the first and the last vacation he'd taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or, to the mountains? Don't tell me you've never been to Europe! You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up Deal 6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to Deal 6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright? I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright? If you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials. I need to get to the Criminal Affairs Department. There we go. It is a very roundabout way of actually doing it, but that is indeed how I did it. Alright. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone wants me out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if you could check out the records room again. Well, now I can't just have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is there now anyway. You can go as long as he's in there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. This is going to be weird. September 27th, Police Department Records Room. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. cabin is where they keep evidence for current cases. Some of the things are obviously murder weapons, and others are question marks. Those just look like random junk. Nick, what do you think for this clothesman is for? Don't touch that. It's evidence. This is open. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label reads, says, unsolved cases, evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick! The file for DL6 is completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? There he is! Eek! Von Karma! You. How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? Ahem, I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. Well, fun! I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second-rate. Mr. Von Karma? You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? That's the son of your most bitter rival? That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow's trial. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Present. If I present the letter, is he gonna get mad? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder? He's got no... Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard that name called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. He just admitted. He just confessed, but that doesn't really matter. So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick? What is that? What is that thing? 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now, give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Ah! Oh, well... Maya! Out of my way. Ah! That was bad. He got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya! Is she okay? Maya! Okay, she seems... Maya, open your eyes! Maya! The letter. Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer. As a medium, I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Oh no. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya. She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? The DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Deal 6 bullets stashed in a pocket. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're the most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Okay. Well, I went about as poorly as I expected. Well. I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do with that. Final day trial. How are we going to prove that our old pal Von Karma was indeed responsible, since he took all of our evidence? I imagine there's not much we can do, but we have at least one piece of evidence that we can use against him. So, who knows? This'll be peculiar and interesting. I don't know, but Von Karma clearly did it. He said he even confessed as much to doing it. So now it's just a matter of unraveling his lies and figuring out how he's actually connected to Deal 6. Well, in any case, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also be sure to follow me on Facebook and on Twitter in the description below to keep up to date with what's going on with the channel and all that good stuff. And also, check out my Patreon description below as well. It's only a couple bucks a month, helps me out, and you guys get access to a bunch of perks that give you benefits, like, say, a channel shout or something like that. So be sure to check that out in the description below as well. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!